Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Mass Effect Andromeda coming at you. Something must have caused a runaway process on my machine. What can I say? It's old. I should probably be thinking about getting a new computer, but I don't want to. I like my computer the way it is. All my game data, most of my music and pictures are on USB drives at this point, but maybe Dad's right. Maybe I should get a new computer. It's not often that I have $600 in the bank and no bills that it has to be spent on. There are very few places in any given city where you can see soil being made before your eyes. But along Route 7, near Dan Fox Drive, there's a cliff face where you can see exactly that. If you break open the rocks, you'll find veins of quartz and calcite. And if you take a hammer to the chunks coming off the cliffside, not a very tall cliffside, maybe 10 feet, more of a bluff, really. But if you take the chunks of rock coming off of them and you break them up with a hammer and with your fingers, crystals will come out. Some of them small, some of them tiny and delicate. And you can see the processes that make good garden soil happen right in front of your eyes. Wind and ice and rain wedge open cracks in the rock, and plants make their way into those cracks, force them apart. And then plants go in and they break the rocks apart more. Microorganisms go in. And before long, a whole symphony has broken up the soil, broken up the rock, turned it into something that can support life. To me, that's one of the most beautiful natural dances. Building living soil from inert rock. It's slow, it's small, but it's beautiful. And sometimes the creatures on Earth with the most impact are the ones that are the smallest. The things in nature that keep us alive are the things we can't see. Alright, enough of the mystical nature bullshit. I'm gonna go get my heating pad. I'm sore, I'm grumpy, I had a bad day yesterday, and I am as close as I could possibly come to being hungover without drinking. Because I don't drink. But boy, when I woke up today, I sure as hell felt hungover.
Machinery Arc has been recovered in deep space after...
Hey, it's me, Kerry's producer. Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Always slept for 600 years, but right now I could sleep for 600
Hello,
more.
this is Director Jaron Tan. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all our starring colonists.
But the Turian Pathfinder is experiment.
Please help make their stay a comfortable one. Let's all celebrate yet another sign of our continuing progress.
Thank you for your contribution.
Pathfinder, have you seen this place? So green. Dr. Camden's been a real help.
I take it you know Vaughn. He seems to have settled in.
Hey, Bourne. Glad to see you in your element, instead of locked in a box.
You're gonna tell everyone about that, aren't you? With the supplies here, I can start really fixing things. All those disease-resistant seeds
Wait. You have what? Where? Excuse us, Pathfinder.
The initiative has found Meridian.
Hello there.
Hi.
The Turian Arc has been found, but the Turian Pathfinder is experiment.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Inspector Avitus Riggs is now expected to assume the role of Pathfinder. This is HNS. A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Another cache of stolen supplies. Alerting the dock manager.
Ugh. Yes, HuffPost, he will be more unleashed and unhinged than ever. Mass Effect Wiki. I love it. People didn't think Trump was crazy. They thought he would change. He doesn't change. He's a madman. He's the reincarnation and or the US incarnation of freaking Nero. Now, the journey to Meridian. Interesting. You don't have to have all the Pathfinders to launch Journey to Meridian. That would be very interesting. Survey it. Yeah, this is the part where you go fight. Ooh, so I could fight the same group twice. Nice. Yeah, see, one section here in the research sector, we would have had behemoths if we had gone for Reika. I'm going through all of this. Scrolling down the walkthrough of the dungeon, but I'm looking for. The unknown organism inside the pod behind the puzzle door may be a Nug, a creature from BioWare's Dragon Age franchise. Okay, so it looks like there isn't a quest restriction after this, but I'm gonna make a save point just in case. Because at certain points in Mass Effect 3, what would happen if you didn't, if you progressed the main quest? Oh, goody. Alright, so it looks like I'll be okay if I go and do this meeting. Oh, wait, I need to... do want to make sure that everything is taken care of here on the Nexus, but during the mission, or not mission, during the meeting, your sibling will wake up. So let's save the journey to Cryo.
This is HNS.
Hello, HNS.
All personnel be advised. Arc Parchero confirmed docking procedures complete. Solarian colonists are incoming.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Alright, let's talk to Davis Core. Turn in that quest.
No, Thanks for your help with those receivers. Our signal's strong, and our message is clear.
I've heard your reports. You're getting good intel.
It's still like pulling teeth to confirm anything out here, but I'm getting by, thanks.
Good job.
Talk to you later, Davis.
I'll be here.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
But first, Nilkin, you lied to me.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
You're a liar. The Chief's Omni-tool recorded you over the body admitting to killing him.
What? Wait, that's not... What are you trying to pull?
Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Well, shit. Guess my fate is sealed.
Except that your shot missed. A Ket blast to the back killed Reynolds.
Are you serious? I'm innocent? What a stroke of luck. The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
No. Oh my god, Aron's in a cell with him? Aron.
Oh, hey, Ryder.
Hakim said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
A crowbar, some gum, a nudge from Sam, and I could get you out.
I'm right here, hero. Trust me, this is safer than exile.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
So you're just going to sit there? This is how your work ends?
What? No. Hell no. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Arc Parchero advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Apex is doing a sweep.
I got your report. Both our Pathfinder and the Natanus. What a mess.
It could have been much worse.
True. We've got survivors to find and a new Pathfinder out in the field. I'll take it. I owe you for this, Ryder. They'd still be lost without you.
There's an Asari documentarian in your cells, Gary Tavessa.
Yes, word came down that her series was frightening people. We can't afford more unrest.
But...
I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else?
The people of Andromeda deserve the truth. And
Bye,
nothing
Kandros.
but.
Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Sure, it's frightening, but it's also empowering.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Carrie Devassa also has a duty to the truth.
All personnel.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. He looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's his own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership. Nevertheless, it is good to see Arc Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Why
Yet I have
can't
to
I
question what
give...
we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
You've never asserted the chain of command before.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Once I'm done with this conversation, though, Tan and I are going to have a little chat about Carrie.
Sarah.
Scott. Still too cool to hug your sister, huh?
Damn it!
Okay, fine. Be a tough guy.
Got a reputation to think about.
I'm just glad to see you. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. It gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
Uh-huh. Then I guess I'll overlook your little embellishment. You told me we found home. Yeah, I know you meant well. But no more lies, okay? I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
This is not good.
Just a few more minutes, and we'll take you over to the Nexus.
Go back and see if I can talk
After
to
a
Tan
high-profile
about Carrie.
exile, Krogan are returning to the Nexus. The Krogan have been welcomed back into the initiative after officials accepted their push for equal status. Clan leader Nakmor Morda welcomed the support and resources New Tachanka will now receive.
It's about time.
This is HNS.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Ryder, I trust there are no hard feelings. As tempting as Meridian may be, caution must guide us.
Director, it's my job as Pathfinder to take risks. Meridian is our chance to find a home. What else matters?
Avoiding wholesale slaughter at the hands of the Ket, for one.
That could happen anyway. It's worth the risk.
The leadership disagrees. That's our final word. Did you have some other business?
Great.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
I hear you. It sucks when things aren't black and white.
Are they ever? If we suppress the evidence and uphold a conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
We can't.
It was crazy down there. Life and death.
What I would have
But his
liked
shot
to
didn't
do
kill
is have
Reynolds.
him put on
We
trial
have to let
over
him go.
again.
You're a bottom line
Vacate the
type of
previous-
person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have the sordid business behind us.
Now,
Good work locating the Asari Ark, Ryder.
There were a few bumps along the way, but we handled it.
Perhaps it's best I don't know. All that matters is that the Lucinia has returned, safe and sound. Did you have some other business?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
I see an ass
Unfortunate
kiss in your
news about the
future.
Turian Ark. At least some survived. It could have been much worse. And I see we have a new Pathfinder.
Avitus just needed a little coaxing.
Surprising, considering he's a former Spectre. They had a reputation for, shall we say, extreme measures. Now that he's
Yes.
a Pathfinder, I'll expect him to temper his methods. Did you have some other business?
He's able to.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
I see an
I see
ass
you've crossed
kisser.
paths with Sloan Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
I don't think anyone came all the way to Andromeda to live like that. The Nexus was part of this too.
It's about the future, Ryder. What sort of civilization will we form in Helios? One driven to extremes of anarchy, or one dedicated to order and justice? I choose the latter. Sloane Kelly and her mutineers chose otherwise. Did you have some other business?
Damn it.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Director Tan has a very rigid idea of justice.
Something I can help you with?
Damn it.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Can I pester you about Carrie?
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Helios has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the 3 Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
Their deaths don't make this okay.
I realize that, Ryder. A poor decision was made. People paid for it, but it's over. As far as everyone's concerned, the 3 Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they? Hey, Ryder.
Who the hell's this?
This is Vetra's sister, Sid.
Oh, you. I noticed you tried to get someone to look into the 3 Sabers.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the 3 Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
You have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
With all due respect, Director, Sid's right. Transparency is important for building trust. People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
Maybe.
You're making a mistake.
But at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
You're the one making a mistake. That is
Pathfinder.
nothing to like me.
Any news about Dr. Kennedy and her trackers?
I have no idea what you're talking about. That isn't discussion for the ops deck. Some topics are for sealed channels only, Pathfinder.
Has there been any immediate reaction to exposing Spender?
Of course. The damage he did. That'll scar us for a long time. There's also the crow I've had to eat. Can't say it wasn't deserved.
We're all better off without him.
Brecker might disagree. His job now includes everything Spender did.
Thanks ever so much.
Don't worry, Brecca. Eventually, everybody will be out of cryo.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
How may I assist?
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Arc Parchero advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Thank you for the Kadara nails. They didn't phase Kesh, but she liked the taste.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will let you know.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
And not you.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
I'll do my best.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Don't worry, Kesh. I'll do my best. Let's check the strike teams while we're over here.
The suspect in custody.
2 hours, 3 hours, okay. And AVP points. Forgot to check them while I was over by breakfast station. Sweet. And another point available.
Arclucinia advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis, pardoned after an investigation by the human Pathfinder proved his innocence. This is HNS.
Oh, right, I forgot to talk to Nilken Rensis' wife. Well, let's go back and see how she's doing with this. Ops.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have you to thank.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
You'd better live a clean life, Nilken. Or else.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
No, he won't.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Where's Carrie? She's not there anymore. She must have been let free. Got on Kandros's case. She's not around here. Carrie, where did you go? Also, hello, Sid.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important
Sid,
updates.
you gonna say anything? Nope. She's busy. Alright, I'll leave you be, Sid.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Journalists shouldn't be imprisoned for telling the truth.
Nexus exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the mutiny. An investigation revealed Nexus security head Sloan Kelly played a role in the uprising that killed dozens. Initiative authorities tracked the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative Director Jaren Tan did not mince words when news of the exile port was made public.
Kadara is dangerous. The exiles are dangerous. Stay away from Kadara. I cannot stress this
Nackmore boarded
enough.
triumphs after a challenge for her title as Crow.
I talk to my family every day. They can't believe half of what I tell them.
Told you.
In front of a roaring crowd on Eladon. This is HNS.
Oh, hi. Hi.
First, I worried I couldn't live here. Now I worry I'll have to go home. I'm learning so much.
We ask that you refrain from picking foliage in the Nexus Commons area.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
I can work with that, just enough to give us an advantage.
The rest is up to you.
I can handle it, though it means going against the initiative. We're alone here. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at Meridian.
Good luck.
Now, I want to secure our...
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated? How much of Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
Goody.
These power outages make no sense.
The initiative
Record memo.
found the Solarian mark.
Remember that
Reports suggest Morchero was intercepted by...
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing. Education.
I talk to my family every day. They can't believe half of what I tell them.
Now you know why Jal has so much fun here.
For 600 years, but right now I can sleep for 600 more.
That's ridiculous. Why would you say that?
Maybe he thought he was being honest.
Hey, Vetra, have you heard anything about some lab techs coming out of deep freeze?
Oh yeah, Kesh was mentioning that when we caught up.
Oh, wonderful. I'll have to pop by to say hello as soon as I'm done here.
Oh, I wouldn't do that just now. Apparently most of them have the cryo grumpies.
Ah, the dreaded cryo grumpies. I'll make sure to bring coffee with me and sugar. Lots of sugar.
And sugar, lots of sugar.
Terrence Sarek, is there a news terminal somewhere?
There's 1,000 rumors, and I went to sleep in a stasis
Gil
compartment
Brody
of
is your
50
engineer,
people
right?
and woke up with 10.
That's right.
I'm Bailey. I used to work with him in the hangars here.
Can't
You
you
wouldn't
just...
happen to know if he's available, would you?
Depends on what you mean. His duties keep him pretty busy.
No, I mean like a... Oh, never mind. Just, tell him I said hi, huh?
Hi, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way.
Hi.
I can't believe I almost turned down the offer to live here. This place is amazing.
The Angara have their own problems, and we're newcomers in their cluster. We need to work at this.
Almost embarrassed to hear my quotes everywhere. Let's see if we go here. Crap, missing one still.
The consumption or sale of any
Pathfinder?
plant specimens is strictly prohibited by hydroponic regulations.
Ryder, could we chat?
Sure, Callow.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange, out of place?
Everything.
You mean besides the Exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket Armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Sounds a bit too unlucky for me. To me, at least. Check my email. Great. Bitch just slept well that night. Hey, PB, what's up?
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Never mind. Damn it.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
And if you need Zero G again, just ask Sam. Well, we have work to do on Aya. Yeah, that's RL time. That's not some in-game calendar. What I really want to know is how do we get enough AVP?
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
See, somewhere around here, there's a thing. I don't think... Because I know that in some area around here, there's actually a skeleton that's been accidentally sealed into the wall of the ship.
Need something? I can stop what I'm doing.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong, darling one.
Come to think of it, none of the movie night quests have come up either. Which is weird. Somebody should have called for the next step by now. And I don't see it anywhere on my, in my email. Did I not trigger something?
Definitely made yourself at home.
I have to answer Nature's call. I'll be right back. the most hilarious thing just happened. So I have a compost pile. Well, more of a bin, really. A worm bin out back. And I put a thing of stale bread in because occasionally worms like carbs, and it makes a whole bunch of them gather in the same spot so I can assess how big the colony is. Well, I sit down just now to do my business, and I hear scratching. Scratching. Well, I look up. There's a squirrel on the windowsill, scratching at it, trying to get in. Tail flicking or whatever. There was something it was doing. So I go looking, and it turns out I'm sigh and shake my head at this, but the squirrel had the piece of stale toast that I put out chicken.
It's almost unbelievable that some of the Ket would be fighting their own. The Ket always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Ket ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
So you're saying I have to track down some Ket?
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned on Volt? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
Alright. Considering that this leads to another event at the very end of the game, sure. Just a second, though. I gotta get something. I'm always tinkering with something, whether or not it's trying to make something or grow something. And in this case, I'm trying to make my own soil amendments, including horticultural gravel and sand. And I have found a deposit of what I think is calcite, and I would very much like to be able to separate it from sand and rocks that I collected previously. So I am just kind of picking through the smallest trays a bit at a time. Previously, I used a hammer to crush it all up. Pretty damn hefty one, too. One of the, there were some squatters a couple years ago that, left behind a very, very sturdy hammer and an aluminum baseball bat. So, those are now my home protection. Though the hammer is also very useful for making stuff for the garden.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
It just locked onto a transmission.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over Remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's mad.
Someone's really upset at the Archon.
A collectivist culture would take a harsh view of any action that defied the will of the group. And isolating the Ket here would breed resentment. They may feel abandoned.
Ket? Feeling abandoned?
Some things are universal.
I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool, in case you want to check it out.
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Ket dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Alright. Well, lucky for me, I have Jaw's loyalty. I have unused skill points, I forgot. Let's see, what was I doing before? Not tech. I was looking at biotics, maybe? No. 2, 3, 4, 5. Biotics. Skills. Tech, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tech skills. Combat, I have... Ah, here we go. Shotguns and combat tools. Looks like we're going back to EOS. Though also, I wonder what happens if we ignore that quest until after Meridian. You know what? Let's make a save point here, and then find out. And we can go back and do the battle again without her showing up. I don't really like the Primus. I think she's a bitch. But I think the Archon's a bitch too, so... But right now we have much more pressing business. We have to make sure that we find Ruth Becker. We have to get to Kadara and convince the firefighters not to do whatever it is they're doing. To give up Knight's plan or whatever. This is gonna be a problem. 9:14. Okay, so mostly what I want here are the quartz bits. I don't want the crumbly black bits. Those can go into the soil. There's quartz and calcite in this rock. Now, we know that the trail eventually leads to Gavorkum. So we'll back out a bit. Crystals, definitely calcite. But I think we may have screwed the pooch with contagion, honestly. We can actually find her going down to the surface of Kadara. Because there's stuff I have to do in that quarter of Kadara anyway. But I think I ended up picking up her trail out of order. And it's the same thing with the little things that matter. I think I picked up the trail out of order. I've found all those already. Back over the radiation trails that I've already found. sure the sequence doesn't matter, but what if it does? What if we have to hit the radiation trails in a specific sequence? The sad thing is, we're probably gonna have to kill her. Ruth Becker. Ruth Becker, I mean. Because if we don't, then the rogue card get away with the virus. And use it on all of us. On the other hand, that would definitely make us more sympathetic to the Angara at the cost of thousands and thousands of lives. So, what are we gonna do with this mess? Journal. Ah ha ha! Here we go.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Anomaly found.
See, the problem is I found the trail's endpoint and didn't know where to look.
Pathfinder. Scans confirm the damaged shuttle trail leads to a landing site on Katara's surface.
Perfect. See, as far as games go, I'm a bit perfectionistic with my endings. I'm not ashamed to say it, but I want them to be perfect.
Now orbiting Katara.
Oops, no, not what I wanted to do. Only got a few quests left to do. Yes. While we land, I'm going to make some more coffee. Possibly some more toast, definitely more coffee. More coffee! Yay! So. Close that out. Save the game. I don't want the charger. Hurricane, here we go. Just 20 more points. Now, let's see. Yeah, PB. Vetra. And let Jaw do his thing at home. Actually, you know what? Let's take Jaw. More sugar. Lots of sugar. God, I can imagine what it looks like out of cryo. Fresh out of cryo, going a little bit nuts. By the way, BioWare, you should have made it so that when we depose Sloan, the outcast banners get taken down. That would have been nice. I'm kind of curious how Reyes is doing, so we'll pay him a quick visit. I just see somebody over there pirouette.
Got word from one of my colleagues. Venterev made it off Kadara. He's a free man, thanks to you.
Didn't do it alone.
You got me in.
It's what I do.
So, time to ask.
How did you become the charlatan?
I never set out to be the charlatan. But I couldn't openly work against Sloan. So I hired other people, representatives, to pose as me, recruiting exiles and giving orders. The locals started calling them charlatans because they were never who they claimed to be. And the name stuck.
The outcasts have scattered.
That's what happens when you cut the head off the snake. With Sloan and Kaitis out of the picture, they're disorganized, weak.
Speaking of Kaitis, what are your plans for him?
I hope he can become an asset, but he's proven stubborn.
Sloan was very important to him. He needs time to cool off.
Well, he's got all the time in the world now. Hopefully he sees reason.
Personally, with Kaitis, I think he was in love with Sloan, honestly. Tell me about your time during the uprising. What was it like?
Did you play a big part in the mutiny on the Nexus?
I had nothing to do with that shit show.
Then why'd you leave?
Oh, come on.
The
hurry up.
way Tan handled things didn't exactly inspire confidence. Decided I could do better on my own. So I jumped ship with the rest of them. Ended up here.
Does the Resistance know who you really are?
No, but I doubt Ephra would care. He's a results man. The secrecy around my identity isn't malicious, Ryder. It's so I can operate freely.
I better get going.
Ryder.
Yeah?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not really liked here in Kadara Port.
Ouch.
What I'm saying is, you need a friend. Someone on the inside to help you out. I can be that guy. You need intel on exiles, Sloan, whatever. Come to me.
Thanks.
I'll ask.
I think.
See if he's got info on other
Ryder,
quests.
good to see you.
You said I should come to you if I needed intel. I want to establish an outpost on Kadara, but I'm not quite sure how to do it.
Because of Sloan.
She's made it pretty clear she hates the initiative.
The woman knows how to hold a grudge. My advice, gain favor with the little people. Prove that the initiative hasn't turned its back on them, and Sloan will hang herself.
I better get going.
Thanks for stopping by. Look who it is.
I found one of the Collective's hideouts.
I heard. Thanks for your help with Dorado.
I better get going.
Thanks for stopping by. Hey there.
I better get going.
Thanks for stopping by.
Damn it. So he doesn't have anything for us on either the firefighters or on what happened to his Becker. Oh god, her. Cassandra Werner.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
What's it like spending your time down here?
Better than back home. Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well, he's a couple of ports low on EZO, if you know what I mean. But now I'm here and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right. Good luck with that.
I'm sorry, that's just too funny. Conrad Werner. Really pissed off your sister, didn't you, Conrad? Can't get rid of that family, even in Andromeda. Oops. Careful. Break the, sniper perch? No, there's no way up there. Oh, now this makes me curious. Look at this. Is there... When does that lead to? Because that's a shuttle pad, isn't that? Let's have a look. I've never been up here. Oh. Oh! To find a way in, there's an Apex cache. What's up here? What's up here? back up there? There's gotta be a way back up there. How do we get on top of Tartarus? Flat ground, have a look around. It's above us? It's even further up. We've got to get up on the frickin' water pipe. Well, first, I want to see what's in the very back. Let's try going up here. What's in here? Must have been a workshop for the outcasts. I swear the rover's on fire and missing 2 wheels. Wow. Talk about a hothead. Here, and then we can jump. About control patterns. Get up there. That's a toughie. So, try. Whoa, I went right through them. Okay. That was a cache right there. Then, ooh, what's in here? Oh, Nakamoto's logs. Oh, right, I remember. Over here. Black Marketeer. Not quite here to see you, just time maybe. have the rafters I can climb. Are you serious, Pathfinder? You're crazy. Yeah? Well, look what I found. Now, let's go back to this. This thing up here. This looks like it was never used. Radium fever's gone, got me down. Radium fever spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand, going out to stick for some government land. Uranium fever's gone and got me down. So what was supposed to be up here? Did BioWare cut, or... I mean, did they? Alright, well... enough playing around. Ooh. What was there? Now we have to go to Sulphur Springs on Kadara with Vectra. Go.
Here we are. You ready?
Yep.
You were right. The view is great from up here.
We're not even to the top yet. Come on, I'll race you.
A race? Up this cliff?
Less talk, more climb. Let's go, Pathfinder. And no jump jets. No one likes a cheat.
This isn't fair. You're taller. You have reach.
Staying within your limits is no fun, Ryder.
Nope. No fair, you have reach, and you have flexibility. No fair, you have reach, and you have flexibility. That is gonna follow Turians for the next
Having fun?
trilogy.
See? Not fair.
Wow. It's all going to be like this, huh?
No. Better.
For 14 months, I wondered if I'd made a mistake coming here and dragging my sister with me. I don't wonder anymore. Boarding the Tempest that day was the best decision I ever made.
It's been a wild ride, huh?
Wouldn't exchange it for any other.
Reach and flexibility. I'll take another naproxen. It's not necessarily soreness. The parts that hurt feel really sensitive. It's not fair. Now, we have work to do.
Hey, Scudder. Get any closer and I'll hit you with a corrosive bomb. Killed 2 looters today already. You want to test me?
Whoa, hey, we're no outlaws. We're friendly.
Then come prove it, slowly. Well, you definitely don't look like an outlaw. Good thing I disarmed the traps. Sorry about that. I'm used to your kind giving me trouble.
You've only seen the worst of us. We have some good ones.
Well, you haven't shot at me yet. That's a start.
You said you had traps around here?
Corrosive traps. Made them with the gas from the vents.
That's smart.
You have to get creative out here. I learned sabotage when shooting stopped working. I can disable vehicles, take down shields, anything that gives us an edge over attackers.
What are you doing out here?
Keeping my people safe. Between the Ket and the outlaws, we've been pushed out of our homes. Some decided to dig their heels in and weather the attacks. I'm making sure they survive.
The Resistance could use someone with skills like yours.
We have enough to deal with here. I'm not leaving my people.
If we don't take the fight to the Ket, your people will never be safe.
And what would you know about it?
The Pathfinder and I have seen what the Ket can do. In time, they'll come for Kadara. For you.
If you join, you can make a better world for your people.
Not just on Kadara. Everywhere.
When you put it that way, I guess I don't have much of a choice.
At least go to Vold and talk to them.
Fine, I'll go check it out. No promises.
Stay safe out here.
No problem there.
I'm gonna save first. She attack? No. Not much, just a small cot. Few crates of stuff. I don't like living with
This technology is unaffiliated with Kadara's factions, Pathfinder. Its owners are likely criminal class. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Why did you select it? They're not hostile with this anymore.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Yes,
you
I
can
know
extract
Sam.
minerals via your mining interface.
This can't possibly be physically possible. There is no way a car could ever achieve this kind of altitude or these kinds of angles. It is physically impossible. Scissors. I wonder. After all of this, I keep Bandit from going ape shit. Oh, there they are, underneath the yarn. Yeah, so if I remember, Tate's office was on the second floor of something. Vending machines. Stopping to see if any familiar faces have joined Taeon. Side stock to normal loadout. The presence of explosive canisters here says that we were originally intended to be able to have a fight here, which I'm kind of disappointed.
Ryder!
We don't get to defend what we built here.
Can't believe we made it.
Here's a sight.
Here we go.
Well, if it isn't the Pathfinder, welcome to Outpost Detayon. Christmas State of Mining Company 7, at your service.
Christmas? That a nickname?
Afraid not. My old lady, Holiday Tate, had a sense of humor.
It's certainly a conversation starter. Things going well?
No one's been shot in the back, which is more than I expected.
You have doubts about the collective?
I don't like making deals with people flightier than ghosts. I'm an honest man who likes working with honest people.
Then you came to the wrong place.
On the contrary, I think a bit of honesty will do Kadara some good.
Guess it can't hurt to try. Anything else to report?
Well, there's this cult.
A cult? Seriously?
They're harmless, but the thing they worship, that's what worries me. Some kind of massive machine. They call it Old Skinner. Could be nothing, but their leader, Bishop, went to pay tribute and hasn't come back.
I'll check it out. Better safe than sorry.
Appreciate it.
You said you're with Mining Company 7?
Best damn Ezo miners on Mars, until the ground dried up.
Putting your skills to use on Kadara?
You made the water potable, but there's still plenty of sulfur in the bedrock. The director wants to use the stuff to make fertilizer. Carter can tell you more. Just, don't sneak up on her.
Exiles giving you any trouble?
We've actually taken a few on, of the non-outcast and collective variety. The uprising was ugly business. A lot of normal people got caught up in it. Glad we can provide a second chance.
Detayon. Interesting name. Does it mean something?
It's an inside joke among the company. Detayon is a temp name we pitched for our outpost block. It's actually an acronym. Stands for Deploy in the Ass End of Nowhere.
You look like you've been around the block.
That's one way of saying I'm old.
That wasn't...
Hey, at 61, I've come to terms with my age. I'm the oldest of the outpost leaders, but I'm also the toughest. I didn't come to Andromeda to die. The opposite, actually.
Came to live it up. Out in the middle of nowhere. Deploy in the ass end of nowhere. I like
Thanks
it.
for the update, Christmas.
Anytime.
Alright, we gotta go find Bishop. Old Skinner the Architect. Nice name for them. They even name things in an eccentric manner. Folks aren't crazy here, but they are inventive. Already talked to Drew.
Bourbon. Real bourbon. I didn't think it was even possible.
I
You know
didn't
how
bring-
happy this'll make Christmas.
Consider it a gift from the collective.
Nix. I was wondering when you'd show up.
Do you know everyone?
Drew worked the stockrooms on the Nexus. Guess this explains why you never sent me those regulators, Seneca.
Got busy with the move, but I set them aside for you. Knew the Pathfinder would show up eventually.
See you around, Drew.
Keep fighting the good fight, Pathfinder.
I will, Drew. Hello. Looking to see if anyone else made it into the team. Besides Taco, I know he's here already. There's Nakamoto. Stop picking fights! Dear. Pears. Oh, I thought that was a mineral node for a minute. Boy, at the ass end of nowhere. I also have a tendency to get a little bit too happy with my jump jets.
Oh, too alkaline. Way too alkaline. Wait. Don't come any closer.
Okay.
False alarm. Thought there might be some acid splash.
You're sure it's safe?
Absolutely. Wouldn't say otherwise. Nessie Carter, Science Officer for Outpost Teon. You must be the Pathfinder.
What are you working on?
A hyperpotent phosphate fertilizer using Kadara's natural abundance of sulfuric acid.
Hyper potent. That's good, right?
Absolutely. My work will be essential in providing nutrients for gardens across Helios. When we have gardens, which we will because of you.
Were you also a part of Mining Company 7?
Yes. Well, no, I wasn't a miner, but I worked with Christmas and the others. They're my family.
You came to Helios to be with them?
I know it's silly, since I'll outlive them. Statistically speaking, anyway. But I just couldn't let them go on such an adventure without me.
Well, adventures are awesome.
See you around, Carter.
Yep, bye, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Hello.
Right away.
The Remnant?
Alright, we'll do Contagion first, and then we'll head back.
Pathfinder.
Mars Ransom's bugged. Ah. Right. Need 20 more Milky Way. Oh. Here we go. They've all got the same voice. Ooh, hydroponics units. Hello, Riff.
Ugh, smells like Christmas's boots.
Riff, Pathfinder's making the rounds. If you can step away from your rock collection for...
They're drill core samples. Not a rock. Oh, he's here. Pathfinder. Name's Riff. Mining engineer for Outpost Teon.
Relax, I'm not going to judge anyone for collecting rocks.
They're drill core. Never mind.
So tell me about Kadara.
What do you think of Kadara?
Mineral-wise, she's a gold mine. Carter is already putting Kadara's resources to practical use.
What about people-wise?
Oh, I'm not really a people person. But the collective seem alright. They certainly know the area.
What exactly does a mining engineer do?
Oh, we're involved in every step of the mining process. Christmas is a good guy, a good miner. But he needs me to help decide where to drill. And when to stop.
Good chatting with you, Riff.
Anytime, Pathfinder.
Uranium fever's gone and got me down. Uranium fever's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going out to stake me some Helios land. Uranium fever's gone and got me down. Off we go. Jumping for joy! I'm on the road in Helios. Summon the Nomad! Release the Nomad! Oh wait, that's the Kraken. And away we go! Try not to run over any of the colonists.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Alright, keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poison Angara.
The poisoned Angara that I already avenged? Like, last time? Or was it the time before that I avenged the poisoned Angara? I hate hearing Charles rage over and over again after I dealt with him. Uranium fever's gonna gut me down. Uranium fever spreading all around. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the architect. Among other things, there is a quest you can pick up here. But unless you do it and another quest in the right order, and I'll show you which one it is once we've dealt with Cajun.
SOS! Repeat, SOS! An emergency situation has arisen!
That's them!
Trace this signal back to source. Immediate assistance is required.
The stoners.
I have located the source of the SOS, marking the nav point on your map.
Yeah. See, there's a couple of stoners that live out here. And they raise these medicinal plants. Sounds like the setup for a Cheech and Chong routine. Oh well. Now, if I remember right, this shuttle is over here.
We are near the location of the shuttle, stolen by Ruth Becker.
Alright, be careful and stay away from Ruth when we find her. I'll handle this. Sam can make sure I'm safe, but you're all at risk.
I understand your reasons for discretion, but this worries me.
No, Charles. Out.
That wasn't a soft landing.
She might have survived.
Maybe.
Scans find no life signs within the shuttle.
Footprints. Someone's been here.
And left a trail for us to follow.
Over here.
I've played this quest before. I don't like how it ends. And I get the feeling that for taking Ruth Becker home in previous playthroughs, I'm probably going to regret letting that road car go. It's the same thing with those Cerberus scientists. Brainwashing people, turning them into computers. Which, by the way, is an interesting application of the concept, but... sprint ahead a little bit, and then...
This way. Judging from the area and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
Roka. They view all aliens as invaders, and me as a traitor for associating with you.
Negotiation not a possibility then, huh?
They will shoot to kill the instant they see you.
Well, you know what? This is annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna save my game, reload, and then start switching out my skills. Because I'm not really all that fond of the Remnant VI power. I hate when they do this. This low crawl. Ugh. Right at the climax of a quest. One that's probably going to have a big impact further down the line.
Roka. They view all aliens as invaders, and me as a traitor for associating with you.
Negotiation not a possibility then, huh?
They will shoot to kill the instant they see you.
Well, we'll see who wins. My reach or flexibility. There's a reason why I use the M90 Indra. I think I see the first one. But also, deadly virus, really? Scope is probably a really good idea. Even with Sam able to protect me, which, I mean, seriously, Sam... Well, no, because I know how Sam would do that. I listen to Roanoke Gaming, I understand basic science. I know it's possible for Sam to use nanites to shield Ryder from the virus. Have the things, the protein spikes on his cells get tucked in where the virus can't reach or something like that. Archangel, because you won't see me coming.
Outlaws in view. Excellently done.
Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
Let's do this! Ah! Damn it. Damn it.
We cannot risk anyone getting a sample of the virus from the body.
Stacy's fine. We'll bring her back to the Nexus, and Harry can make arrangements.
Stop them! They must not interfere!
The research is sound, Pathfinder. The Angara truly are immune to TH314.
Let Harry know when we get back. Maybe this will help with a cure or a vaccine.
One of your stasis pods. Someone's cannibalized it for parts.
If we get to Ruth in time, maybe we can use a pod to bring her back.
Alright, guys, stay back. Ammo box.
You...
No, 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 I have TH314. I'm contagious. Don't come near me.
Great, the hostage situation.
I see an Angara, but all I hear is Ket.
You can't let him go. I think he has a sample of the virus. Just shoot him.
Damn it.
Sam, scan him. Does he have a sample of the virus?
Affirmative. However, it is badly degraded, possibly beyond use.
Alright.
You and that sample are going nowhere.
I hate this. Well, now I have a file where each of the different options have been taken. Hi, Harry. I need to get drunk. Really drunk. Badly drunk. Rokar wanted to use TH314 to kill us all. They had Ruth Becker hostage. Gee, I wonder what that weird sound over the ridge is. Old Skinner. Crew like no other. Aww. Jaw. You exhibit heart and empathy in many situations. Also, the passion you bring to your role as Pathfinder does not go unnoticed by those who work alongside you. In fact, it may be a key component in drawing others to you. However, I would say that this is all completely in line with your tendency to act impulsively in many situations, to go with your gut rather than pause and wait for more information. Perhaps I should note that you are more impulsive in the field than you are with your affection. Whatever that means, we can keep that between us. I would add, you're quick to use warmth and humor in many situations. Your casual and open nature is welcomed by much of the team. I would note, however, that your tendency towards sarcasm has been mentioned to me by Initiative Hierarchy and Directive Tan in particular. This shouldn't be seen as a problem, but rather as an indication of a unique take on survival and success. No ties that bind. That you mourn the loss of your father, Alec, you were never as close as you could have been. You visited your sister Sarah while she was still in a coma. You were honest with your sister and told her dad was killed on Habitat 7. You lied to Sarah and told her that home had been found. Okay, so these are the codex on your friends. Newly founded council specters. Wow. Also, there is actually there's a novel about this, The Nexus Uprising. Development, including a Quarian-led ship accommodating multiple species. The construction was slow due to their diverse requirements, and the second launch wave was delayed. Initiative observers remain optimistic. Militia and Apex. For me, only minimal military hardware. Defense is planned to revolve around technological superiority. The Ket, however, represent a greater threat than anyone projected. The Nexus militia was formed by Tyrion Kandros after he was captured by the Ket and led other prisoners in an escape. Debriefs show that upon their return to the Nexus, Kandros and his team provided the first early warnings about the Ket, and despite counter-arguments, founded and armed a volunteer militia. Today, enrollment lists show over 300 active members with 150 in reserve from a variety of combat backgrounds. Kandros describes Apex as the militia's long reach, selected for exemplary combat skills and experience. Apex forces are small but elite teams that handle special operations. Most Apex members have rescinded their colonist status to focus on defense. Habitats 1 through 7. While not generally used in planetary surveying, the term Golden Worlds was coined by the Andromeda Initiative's marketing team and has struck ever since. The initiative's early settlement strategy revolves around these Golden Worlds. The Arks cannot sustain a population in stasis indefinitely, and the Nexus requires vast quantities of refined ore, helium-3, water, ice, and element 0. On the ground, Pathfinder servers are essential to surveys are essential to confirming quickly that the Golden Worlds are suitable for outposts. Which, they weren't. Alright. Now let's see if I can get... map. So apparently I'm stuck. Stuck in a wall. Like in frickin' Minecraft, I'm stuck in a wall. Stuck in a wall. Stuck in a wall. Right. Now, we are in Harfell. Time to go looking for old Skinner.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
You have to say that every time. Every time he says that. It's like he's forgotten or thinks that I've forgotten. Which is hilarious. How short do you think our memories are, Sam? Anyway, just in case the next game is actually about Andromeda and not about what happened after the end of the Mass Effect trilogy, just in case, I'm making sure I have save files for Andromeda and every other Mass Effect game. Oh no, I'm not going to take the opposite. Because I hate seeing certain characters die in the main trilogy. But for Mass Effect Andromeda, we're going to see what happens. Just how drastically did these decisions affect us? Will Cerberus show up in another game? Big one with me. I want to know. Because for a lot of people, they had for a lot of people, they had I lost my train of thought trying to get up this hill. What I really think might actually happen. Although the trailer seems to kind of contradict this, but I'm not 100% discounting the possibility that survivors from the Reaper War, that a bunch of them decided to leave. Go to Andromeda and follow the initiative. That would be interesting. Old woman Liara, matron Liara Tassoni. Oh boy. There's Skinner. There's Bishop.
Great One, turn your gaze upon me. Accept this tribute. Reshape the world in your... Wait! Great One, wait! Ah! Ah!
Must be Bishop.
Let's report back to Christmas.
Great. It's making babies! I love this baby. That's hilarious. Alright. Oh, Black Betty, bam lam. Oh, Black Betty, bam lam. Black Betty had a child, bam lam. But that thing gone wild, bam lam. Bam lam, oh, Black Betty, bam lam. Oh, Black Betty, bam lam.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Go. Water's not gonna kill it. Go for the leg! if I'm about to die. Yeah, that's just like... Wait, what?
heads! Nicely done! Interface, quickly!
Here it goes. Off it goes into the wild yonder. That's it for now. Shield oscillator, shield disruptor, fusion quantum battering, remnant cores. And a remnant data core. Make some more toast because I'm hungry. It's 11:12 already? What the fuck? Okay, world. I get it. I'm gonna have to finish this next time. In a fight. A bunch of Rokar or a bunch of Cerberus. Cerberus has tech. The Rokar have the flexibility. Reach flexibility. Reach flexibility. Not far. Then it's lunchtime. I have the best bacon I have
An
ever
undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder. That scan completes my mineral database. The geophysics VI is functioning at peak performance.
Chief Lucan will be happy to see his baby running smoothly.
The VI isn't his child, Pathfinder.
It's just a saying. Never mind.
Sam, when a human says something is their baby, they're not talking about a child. They're talking about a project they put their heart and soul into. Putting your heart into a project is ill-advised, Pathfinder. Literal humor for the win. Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow.